Good morning, guys. Good morning. What is going on? I've had some issues with a couple things, but I'm on. I think it's better. I don't trade the opening range on stream anyway. Less pressure. I like it like that. Got lucky. Got him bottom tick this time. Doing a little bit of tighter entries. Only 2 accounts on the opening trade. P&L is not working. We get the P&L up for you, and let's trade some accounts before it gets choppy. I mean, it's already choppy, actually. But I passed 4 evals yesterday, so I got to activate 2 more. Just give me a second. Happy Fat Thursday to all my Polacks in the chat. I got some ponchki, homemade. I trade with other firms. It's just hard for me to display them. It's hard for me to display every firm that I trade with. And I just lost my account, so I'm rebuilding. But typically I trade with Apex, Bullnox. Did some Traderify, not much. I am trading with Take Profit Trader. And I am trading an eval with Fidus because I want to get some accounts with Fidus. The Fidus accounts are pretty. The 25K Fidus, you pass for 1,500, and then you make 1,500, you get $1,000 payout, and then 500 goes to a live account. That's a pretty good deal for $100. You could get paid in 1 day. It's not gonna last long, I don't think. So I'm gonna try to take advantage of it. I'm doing an eval. So I copy traded the opening range trade. Just the 3 accounts today. Kind of choppy morning. Overnight session bounced a little bit, but overall choppy so far. So I'm just trying to see which way I want to go with this. Obviously, I am a long bias trader, so it's definitely going to be a difficult one. I have the recording of the opening range trade if you guys want. Fighters is too new for me to trust. Yeah. They're not new. They've been around for a long time. It's just they're very unknown. And again, I'm just reinvesting my payouts from Apex into other firms, right? So for me, I don't really have a lot of risk because I'm not spending a lot of money like I did with Fast Track. Fast Track, I sent them $3,000 and that disappeared. You know, here I'm spending $100. I already got a payout with them too, so I have $1,600 to kind of, you know, spend with them to break even. I only started with them because I have a ton of people in my Discord that get payouts with them. So they're a good like a auxiliary prop firm because they only do 1 payout a month on the regular accounts. All right, so what should we do here? Do I scalp? Because I like to have bigger days in the first day of the PAs. Do I go with just micros? All right. Yeah, I got the RB to a tick. Very lucky. Very lucky, to be honest. I don't think you can get payouts as big. Like, don't get me wrong. There's some people that are making crazy money on other prop firms, but you can't really get as big payouts as with Apex easily with other prop firms. That's the reason why I trade with Apex. How easy it is to pass like the eval stage, and then how easy it is to get to 20 accounts, and that's when you really scale up your payouts without making a lot of profit. Other prop firms, you have to make a lot of profit in order to get a lot of payouts, if that makes sense. All right, we are definitely selling off again. And it's so tough for me to short. I just have some bad memories. $154 points, 155, 160. My goodness. Oh man. Now what? Well, going for live with Top Step doesn't make any difference, really. The only difference is like you're gonna be live with the account that you already have. It's really not that much difference. The difference with like Apex, if you have 20 accounts, you go live. You have one account. You know, with Top Step, if you have one account, you go live with one account. There's really no difference. You must be up a lot. You're only up 1K and they're trying to get you live. Sounds like Top Step just wants to eliminate some payouts for now, because maybe their funds are not there right now. Although I have no idea. Yeah, but even so, it's like, it's crazy. I'll make $100 a month. Why? You could still make money. Just gotta risk a lot more. I hate. It's a 210 point opening 15-minute range. I can't. I don't know. I can't short this. Trade with them? Yes, you can. Who says you can't risk $500 or $250? $250, that's 10 points, 12 points on NQ. So if you do, problem is micros. I don't know if they let you do micros. The goal, Tim, is to get paid, at least one payout, pay for that account, and then you could go heavier or more risky once it's house money. Yeah, I'm gonna dedicate accounts to the ORB. I don't know how many. And I'm just taking them a little bit tighter now. A little tighter entries on the ORB instead of wider. That saved me today for sure. Why would you just be risking 1%? Whose idea is that? You're never gonna make money risking 1%. Yeah, but risking 1%, you need a lot of money to do that. You need a big account to risk 1%. I mean, if you're that afraid of, risking $1,000 when you already got paid, and it's house money, then it's gonna be very hard for you to make a lot of money in trading. Because trading requires capital. But trading a $1,000 account is no different than trading a 25K eval. Pretty much, right? Wow, we're gonna go lower, aren't we? Well, if they say you purposely blew the account, you could just tell them you followed the Top Step TV live account. All right, I could switch out of this since. Now, do I want to trade minis or micros, guys? Minis or micros? But I gotta wait. I am not touching this because if I touch this short, it's gonna freaking bounce. If I touch it long, it's gonna dump. So I'm not touching it. I'm gonna wait for some kind of bottom first. Even if I get just a small bounce before it goes lower. Micros was relaxed last time I did it because it was choppy markets. It wasn't 300 point down, 400 points down without a bounce. That's why I was relaxed. Now it's not going to be relaxed because I don't know which way the market wants to go. Well, that equalizer, that's how they're managing their risk, is putting someone into a live account when they only have $1,000 in the account because they know how it's going to affect them. Oh man, opening range trade is working. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm just going to be on the sidelines for a few minutes. Few minutes on the sidelines. Tim, good luck with if you're gonna trade any more today, and have fun at work. See you tomorrow. The ATR is still super high. Oh, is anyone trading this to the downside? Please tell me. Please tell me you're not just watching this melt. I'm not trading this for the sake of you guys, okay? I want to protect you guys because as soon as I short this, it's going right back up. I'm just kidding. Oh, man. There's like a trend line on the daily chart, but is it going to bounce? It's hitting it now, kind of. It's bounced off the trend line for quite some time. Tory Trade is getting ready for a trade, I think. Here come the lows of yesterday. Goodbye. Goodbye, lows of yesterday. Yeah, I hope she's better at executing. Wow, the 15-minute opening range trade was beautiful. The earnings are so bad. Such a whip. My rhythmic just froze. This is unreal. This reminds me of Friday. Hey, Jan. I'm just watching. Don't want to have any FOMO. Oh man, what a crazy move. The daily has support, but if that support breaks, oh man. We could go to 20,000 over the next few days. My top pre-props, Apex Bull Knocks. I want to say Tradeify, but I haven't gotten a payout from them, so I don't know. I say Tradeify and I don't trade with Tradeify, but it's mostly because of Tradeivate. If they were on Rhythmic, I would certainly trade with them more. But there's really no... My Fund the Futures is great. I have a Take Profit Trader account. Traded it for the first time yesterday. I'm up $200 in it. I tried to get a payout with them. I do use Take Profit Trader, but they're not much. They're not my top because of how long it takes to pass the eval. Total accounts blown before first payouts. That's a hard question to answer because it's been so long ago. But based on what I reviewed a long time ago, it was hard to say because I got a payout from TickTick on my first direct account. Not a big payout, but I got like 3 payouts for a total of $2,600. And then on Apex, so when I used that money to go into Apex, I had a 90% off sale, and I finally said I'm going to do it. Because I wasn't a fan of 20 accounts back then, because I was going from live trading 1 account. So I was like, why do I need 20 accounts? There's no difference. By now I understand what it is. And I went to Apex. I got my first payouts on accounts 4 and 5. So that kind of gives you an idea. Unbelievable, guys. There's a trend line break. I didn't make money for like 5 months. Yeah, I mean, that could happen. I mean, I didn't make much in November and December. I probably didn't make any money November and December if I consider the activation fees. Because I only got paid, I think, I don't remember what I got paid in November, but I think it was 2,000. Or was it 2,000 in October and 12 or 10,000 and I don't know. Something like that. I don't keep track as monthly anymore. I mean, I have the sheet, but I haven't looked at it in a long time. Trump's new tax bill? Is that like a thing already? Is 30% drawdown rule at close or is it intraday? It's intraday. It's intra-trade. It's per trade. It's not per day. It's per trade. Is anyone lagging on QUANTOWER? I've been taking a trade since the open, so I want to know. Let me know if anyone's trading on QUANTOWER. In Apex, when you reach 2,600, you could request $500. Wow, 44 ATR, guys. 4.7 shorting today. Let's go. Yeah, I'm going to switch to micros. I'm going to trade micros for sure. Just the opening range trade is going to be minis. $500 point move already, huh? That's very nice. So much money you can make when you just short and let it ride. But I kept thinking I'm going to get trapped. And that's why I suck at trading. That's why I like prop firms. Because as a live trader, you want to take advantage of a move like this. I mean, it's a lot of potential. It's not easy to catch a falling knife, but also it's not easy to catch it to the downside once it's falling already, right? A falling knife is dangerous for both sides, not just the ones trying to catch it from the bottom, but then trying to catch it on the way down. You know, you got to jump off the roof, try to catch it to get on the short side. That's what it feels like. When the knife is falling off the building, you jump off. If you catch the knife, you survive. If you don't catch the knife, you die. That's your options. We got this big bar is getting taken out for the first time. Let me just switch to the micros before I jump in and forget. Am I blind or... Why do I not see MNQ? I gotta restart my connection. Oh, if not stream, I would have been traded in already. That's what I did the first two on these two accounts. The first day I made $1,500 on one, or $1,400 on one, and $1,200 on the other. You just don't care. You just treat it as an eval. But on stream, it's just hard. Same thing yesterday. I passed so many evals off stream. Well, not so many. I passed 4, but just 10 contracts. It was just so much easier. Should I try to get back to 20 PAs again today? No. How do you even do? I'm trying to get back to like 10. Damn, they banned you. Yeah, you're not allowed to make multiple logins, but that's crazy. Yeah, you can't have multiple logins for any prop firm. That's like the #1 thing they say. So be careful. Because then you can have 20 accounts with one and 20 accounts with the other. They might not catch on until you get some payouts. They might not catch on until you get some payouts, though. Oh my God, I'm still on MN. Okay, we'll take a long. See if it stuffs it. If it stuffs it, then I gotta get out. So if it breaks 21.13, I'm gonna put a stop below this candle. I want it to just explode. No, we just let it ride. Be careful with this. Small scalp there. The blue line is a 20 EMA. 20 SMA, actually. And that's the trap here, so that's why I sold. See if it keeps going higher, though. Pretty strong so far. I would like to see a retest. It's not gonna go. I'm gonna take it off. I hate this. Stops as soon as I go long. I'll be right back. Who wants an Alpine hat? I got some sweet hats made. The QUANTOWER colors. Today's Fat Thursday, so eating a Polish donut. Take profit trader is trailing. What a beautiful entry there. Wish I took advantage of that. It's really resisting going lower. Like all these wicks, you would think that it would just dump, but every time it tries, it's getting butt up. I would love to see it pull back towards the EMA. See, it just keeps getting bought up. I'm gonna jump in one more time. But the same way it's not going up, I mean, not going down, it's not going up either. So it's like, it could be reversing. The minimum you could take out from bull knocks after 3 payouts, I think it's 1,000. But after 3 payouts, it's unlimited. So come on, let's get a nice push. I gotta get some funded accounts with bull knocks. But the activation fee is a little steep. This is not going anywhere. What's going on? The most I've taken out from Bullnox in one payout, I think it was 12,000. It was still 3 accounts, but they were uncapped, at least 2 of them in that payout window. That was the first time they actually took any percentage out of my payout. Bullnox takes 10% if you request over 10,000. Everyone thought it was 10% once you cross $10,000 in payouts, but that's not the case. Whoa. I looked down my phone for a split second. That's the boner candle we needed. Bullnox, you could use Alpine 90. For Bullnox. Retest of 15, I'll take it. It's retesting the 15-minute. I'm going to take it off. Imagine I held all the way from here. Still would have been kicking myself for not adding to a winner. But that's a good enough day on this PA account, but I would like to get it to like $800, $900 in one day. Yeah, but 3 payouts on Bullnox is only like 2 months. So you could get to unlimited payouts with Bullnox really quickly. But you got to get it to 4,100 to take out the maximum payout. That's what I always did. I never took less than 1,500 on Bullnox. I always grew it to 4,100, then requested. Yep. Exactly. That's why a lot of times when I got to uncapped payouts with Bullnox, I never had enough money in there to take out. You know, like it was still the same size, small account. I never grew the account to the point where, you know, I could take out a big amount. The only time it happened was I just had a few bigger days not trading the ORB. I think one of the times might have been a rhythmic issue as well. I don't know if that was with Bullnox or with just Apex. All right, guys. So that was good. That was a good, solid trade. I sold there because of the 15-minute low. I think it's going to probably retest it, but obviously a good sell. Up 319 on this account. Do I want to keep trading it? I got 3 other accounts to trade. Not copy trading definitely makes you want to not over trade, but trade a lot more. I'm surprised you never traded 11 master accounts with Bullnox. Yeah, the most I've ever gotten was to 5. I could have gotten to maybe not. I don't know about 11 because you have to, you know, it's very hard to get there actually. It's very difficult because every account's got to be over 2,600 to activate the next one. So it just takes a very long time, and by the time you get there, usually you'll blow an account or two. But the cool thing with Bullnox now is that it's 1 day to pass. It wasn't like that when I was trading with them. Now it's 1 day to pass, and they automatically send you an email. So, but the thing is with Bullnox 90% off, it's still more expensive or about the same as Apex 80% off. But I think at face value of 3 accounts, I think Bullnox definitely has an edge over Apex. Just the, you know, just the rule aspect. I mean, there's not much to worry about in Bullnox for now. Yeah, I should really focus on 3 evals from Bullnox and just really pass them and use them as my main accounts and then copy into Apex, and whatever happens at Apex happens. Maybe I'll do that. Try to get to like 5 Bullnox accounts. But now with Apex, every 8 days is so nice to get paid. That's another thing. It's like with Bullnox, you could get paid 3 times in 2 months. You can't copy from Bullnox. That's a new rule. Find me one person that's been denied for that. You can't find a person because from what I've been seeing, people that develop like these, you know, like this widget, and it's called API or whatever they use, API or something like that. They say they can't really see if you're copying. So I don't know. Just don't do it on YouTube and you should be fine. Can Bullnox put you onto a live account? Yeah, they're in Delaware. I don't know anyone that's live with them, but my Bullnox code is Alpine 90 for 90% off. I'm gonna put that in there. Bullnox and Top Step activations are 150. If you get 1 mil from Apex, do you think they'll move you to live? Depends how you get to the 1 million. Right? Depends how you get to 1 million. Apex is 1 day pass. It's always been like that. I don't know why they don't change it on the website, but it's been 1 day to pass for a year and a half almost. That's when the whole thing changed, I think. Prop firms just exploded when it became 1 day to pass, and but account stacking was a big thing back in the day. So you would have, let's say, 10 funded accounts that you wanted to trade, but then you would stack past evals and just wait for 7 days to activate them. I'm gonna see if this trap of 54. No, we're not. No self promo. Come on, guys. You could start your own stream if you want to, or you could be in my Discord. My Discord people are sharing their codes. I just blew my accounts, 9K each. Oh, what? What accounts? Apex? Bullnox? Wait, you requested a payout yesterday. Tell me you got approved. Okay, I had the trap here. I'm just gonna risk the low. It's a different account. I sell one and just risk the other. So it's basically a break-even trade now. No, when you request a payout and get approved, then you still get paid. But if you request and you're pending and you blow, you're not gonna get paid. Oh man. That hurts. Wow, didn't get stopped out there. Look at that. Imagine this just explodes now to the moving average. That's wild. Gonna wait for this candle to close and then actually, no, don't even have to wait. Wow, what a trade. Opposite of last week with the luck. Gonna get stopped out now, but it's okay. Again. Okay, I think it's a sign for me to just take it off, take the money. I'm gonna take the money. There it goes. Damn, I was. Oh. If anything, that was a sign to hold, not to sell Alpine. The stops were just like your friend. Would have been up like 150 bucks. No, he said it wasn't approved. HRC, I could still do it, but not on Apex because you will get denied because of your risk reward. If they change the risk reward, which I think they should, I would like Apex to do. Well, if they do a scaling plan, that makes it difficult to scalp, but I don't know what I would do. If they get rid of the rules, maybe I'll scalp again, but it's so easy to blow accounts that way. And you need choppy markets for that. Right now, we're not getting choppy markets. We're getting crazy movement. Because how the 6-tick scalping works is you could survive a big move. But the big move can be 500 points. You're not surviving that. But if the big move is 100 points, then you could survive. I gotta put the heat on. It's freaking cold. But guys, my back is broken. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was from shoveling. Maybe that's what it was from. Everyone's asking me, like, what did I do? And I couldn't remember, but I think it was from shoveling like a month ago. And my back is just... I feel like I'm handicapped. And I don't know what to do. Should I go to a doctor or just wait? Yeah, it's definitely muscle pain, but it's just so bad. It's uncomfortable to sleep too. The way I sleep on my side, it's always putting pressure on that. Well, my back has been broken for a month. It's not exactly today. It's been like that for a while, so I don't know what to do. But is Nutty not streaming today, or are you talking about like a while ago? Alpine, your seat looks uncomfortable. Blame the chat for that one. I am... So this is a $1,000 Herman Miller chair. Luckily, I didn't buy it new because I would have been so pissed. I only paid like $300 for it, used. But I don't like it. I am going to switch chairs. Oh. Oh, it's the update from yesterday. That's what it says. Yeah, working on my core for sure. Tempted to long this again, guys. It's just holding. I'm gonna take one. Don't know. Nah. It's so different when you get into a trade, how you see it differently. Now it's rejecting. I'll just stop out and then rebuy it lower. Nice, Willie. Top step is hard to pass. So good luck on that. I'll definitely trade more top step fundeds if the evals were easier. You just gotta be patient with their evals. That's what it is. But when you're always trading funded accounts, then it's hard to be patient on evals, you know? Because I'm focused to trade my fundeds. Nah, Fidus is one shot. It's a YOLO trade. It's 4,000 for a end of day drawdown. It's not that bad. Because you could pass it one day. Why am I yawning so much? Yesterday I had an appointment with a client at 7:30 and I laid down at 6:30 because I had an appointment at 5. I finished at 6. I made some food. I ate. And then I laid down at like 6:30. Oh my God. I was like, I'm about to text them to see if they could reschedule because I am so tired and sleepy. I didn't sleep. I like shut my eye for like maybe like 2 minutes. I did the meeting and then couldn't fall asleep till like 1 a.m. It makes no sense. My body loves to sleep when it can't, and it hates to go to sleep when it has to. I don't know. Top Step is becoming very complicated. Hard to keep up. It's like you have to be in the social media space to understand these prop firms, and that's not how it should be. How are the people that are just trading and not dealing with social media supposed to know all these rules? Come on, baby. Go up. The volume is low. Yeah, definitely lunchtime almost. Well, Willie, the problem is that someone just said they have $1,600 in the funded account and they're already monitoring them for live. 1600. Chop, chop, chop. I mean, if you make 75 grand in one great day, I want to be your friend. Yeah, I don't really care, to be honest. There's ways around it. There's ways to not stress about that. Just keep trading. Yeah, but across 5x FAs, but you still gotta, still a lot of money. Like, you shouldn't be making 75K knowing that you could only take 50K. That's, the 50K has been there for a while, right? How is the rebuild going? I have 6 Apex funded. So slow, but I was at 0 this past Monday. So I guess I was hoping to get to 15 by Monday next week, but that's not going to happen. I could be at more, but just not being I'm just not being aggressive enough with copy trading evals. I would have had more too, but the freaking Rhythmic froze yesterday. Four-wheeling. You must have been up on the account. You must have been up on the account. Are you with Rhythmic? Okay, so if you're with Rhythmic, go check your auto peak balance. And then when you take your auto peak balance minus, what's the drawdown on the 300K? Is it 9,000? Forget. Or is it 7,000? Maybe 7,500. Yeah, so you're gonna take them, you're gonna do math. Auto peak balance minus 7,500, and it's gonna be 296,749. So I'll tell you what your peak balance was. And I'm gonna explain to you why that happens. You were up $4,250 in your account. Probably some slippage as well. So you were up like $4,000 in your account, right? At some point. And once you understand that, I'm going to explain to you why, because you must be new to trading futures with prop firms. So I'll give you kind of like a rundown of the trailing drawdown. It's been a while since we've talked about it on stream, actually. Yeah, just check your peak balance. That's going to tell you exactly how much you were up at some point in the account. But your drawdown is always from that peak balance. You see how I'm down only $26, but my drawdown is $23.90. This drawdown is starting at $2,500 and now it's $23.90. That means I lost $110 worth of drawdown, even though I only lost $26 of actual gains. But that means I was up $110 at some point in this account. Come on, camera. So the camera I'm using is $3,000. Maybe it's time to sell it and buy some accounts with it, because damn, this freaking $800 camera never shut off on me once. I might just switch back to the old camera and use this one for actual like vlogging and take pictures of the car and stuff like that. There's sound for sure. Oh, you got to pay a monthly fee for data? Armando, yes. That's still QUANTOWER. Let's go long. See what happens. I'm gonna try to do something different here because time is ticking and I don't have much profit. No, it's $25 a month for the features that you need. So that's only the advanced features. You don't need the full license. I haven't talked about that in a very long time, but yeah, you don't need the full license. You just need the advanced features to trade multiple prop firms at the same time. When we yelling some evals? Probably end of day, the 350 move, 350 power hour move. I think that's when I'm gonna YOLO some evals. This is why the 1 to 5 risk reward does not make sense. How do you calculate this trade? You can't. I am on my first PA 4 days, green so far, up 3K, 2.3K, nice. 4 days, so you just technically need one more green day tomorrow. And then as long as you're within the 30% consistency rule, you can request a payout of $500 per account, which is $2,000 total on today's day 5, so like next Wednesday, if you want to. But you could also trade the accounts and grow them even more. Come on, let's get a push above this EMA, please. I trade micros. I should also trade a slower time frame. You need to open a company for a payout. But if you didn't open Apex with that company, how is that gonna work? Recently, I got denied for improper risk management on 25K accounts. Okay. Most likely it's two things. On a 25K account, the most that you could risk per trade, not per day, per trade, is $500, right? Or $450 actually, because it's $1,500 times 0.3. Yeah, it's $450 per trade. So that's a very common denial. I got denied for that as well. And the other one is 1 to 5 risk reward. But usually it's the 30% drawdown. Did you at any point go down more than $450? What happened to my accounts? Did you just go on tilt? Yeah, like I wasn't tilted till it got. I wasn't even tilted. I just was getting fed up with getting stopped out to the tick. And I just let it go. And it was one of those days like today where it just, the hell broke loose. And it was also my fault trading the opening range trade twice and losing on it both times. And that was a little bit of that. But basically, I was short at the open, got stopped out to a tick, and I went long. Of course, I top ticked the entry and then it just reversed on me quickly. And I just held thinking that it's going to bounce. And then you're down 1,000, then, quickly start speeding up and you're just like a deer in headlights. So I didn't go on tilt because I feel like on tilt is when you just get in and out and you just do stupid stuff. I just held, hoping that, it would work out. But it was more like a hope and trade versus a tilt and trade, Big difference there in my opinion. But yeah, it was really the toughest trading day I've had in a long, long time, probably 6-7 months, because I had all these accounts. Like today I would be requesting $20,000. Like today I don't have $20,000 because I lost on those accounts or lost those accounts. I didn't have to make much profit at all. All I had to do is make the minimum $50 days. The accounts were already, at $4,000. I didn't need to make a lot. And that's what sucks. The accounts were, some of them were at 40 days, 45 days of trading. I got 3 denials with those accounts. So I lost a lot of money with the denials too. And I didn't really care because I knew that I'm just going to get the money later. But now I lost them and it stings. But then, I told a couple of my trading friends that don't really trade anymore, because sometimes that's better perspective when you tell someone, So I told one of my friends I'm up $45,000 in payouts. I spent around $5,000 on the accounts. So I'm up like 40,000 on the year. And he's like, and you're complaining? And then he's like, I'm just way too hard on myself, blah, blah, blah. Because $40,000 in 2 months is, and wasn't even 2 months, but obviously now it is going to be 2 months. Because I'm not going to get any more payouts in February. But, I'm just trying to be better, and I'm trying to compare myself to last year. Last year, tomorrow would be my first loss of the year. Think about that. First loss of the year last year would be tomorrow. On the opening range trade, that is. Not on actual trading, but the opening range trade. That's how long I went without losing. It was pretty wild stuff. Come on, let's get this push. When I started with fundeds, what's my daily profit? See, I like to make a lot more on the first day. But after that, it's $300 to $400. But today I'm being safe, so I'm not really going to go for bigger days. That's because I'm streaming. Nope, no bounce yet. What's the goal for the first day? 30%? That would be nice. I did that on the first 2 accounts you see. One's at 2,000 now and one's at 1,800. Those I did 30% in the first day. What happened to all my accounts? Check last Thursday's stream. I probably could find a screenshot in the Discord somewhere. Yep, got it. So then, of course, I was excited Come on, film me. And I was like, oh, at least I have this one account, right? And then Friday I lost this account. Because Friday I was driving to Canada, so I was trading it with micros. And man, that was something else. Come on. Hit it. Hit it. There we go. Yeah, that was definitely so painful. Yeah, nice buffer. Everything was just going how I wanted it to go, and Martin, no, they wouldn't be because Friday I lost on micros. Friday I blew $6,000 account on micros. Made no difference. But obviously didn't use a stop loss because I was driving, but we got 0-0 bounce. Like if we had a bounce like this on Friday, I would have been fine. But we had 0. Does Apex still pay your profits? Only if you get approved. Your odds are better for survival if you use a stop loss. Yes, but my odds for payout are less if I use a stop loss. So I look at it that way too, you know? The reason why I went on tilt last week is because of stop losses, unfortunately. I got bottom ticked every time. Bottom tick, bottom tick, bottom tick, or top tick. And I'm like, what's going on here? So then I didn't use a stop loss. And of course, there was no bottom. But yeah, I have way better success with not using stop losses. There's no doubt. Keeping accounts and not blowing accounts is one thing, but am I getting payouts with them? Or am I just chopping around? You know? Very nice. Let's go. Let's get this to $200 profit, please. Camera's off. This camera sucks. Ugh. It says like optimize pixels or something. Yes, Marvin, you'll be safe. His stop loss is his account. Yeah, not anymore, but it used to be. Because I play the risk reward game, you know? If I pay for the account, $150, whatever it is, that's my risk. My risk was already activated. Now I'm working towards the reward of $2,000 at least. And the best way to do it for me is to use a wide stop. And obviously with the brand new account, wide stop would be the whole account because of the trailing drawdown. And let's face it, I blow most of my accounts and I don't lose any money on them because I get a payout with them. So like all these accounts, not all of them, but majority of them, if you look at it, come on, hit. There we go. Solid, solid, solid. But see, what if I would have just stopped out here instead of added? How annoying would that be? Very. But you can see here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, 8 accounts I didn't lose money on. Because when I lose the accounts, I'm at beginning balance. When you start the account, you start at 50,000. I blew these accounts at 50,000. That means I got to break even, and I took out $2,000 to $6,000 from each of these accounts, depending on which one. So I took out either $2,000, $4,000, or $6,000 from each account. So I didn't blow them. I'm still green on those accounts. I'm still up whatever I took out because you can't go negative on the balance, right? So it's when you say blow account, it's not really blown. You still are profitable on it. These are blown because you never got to any payouts. Just risk reward. All right, solid. But with micros, it's just so slow. When is evil time? Eval time? Not today. Because I still gotta trade more accounts. If I can. Let me activate 2 more Apex accounts. I still got a past eval here and a past eval here. Did the trades show up? I don't even know. Yeah. So you just went short yesterday, full port, got it. And then this one, I went long and got it. Thought I was gonna get stopped out here actually, but that's how I pass evals. But I did fail also a couple. But yeah, the slow trading on evals is just not for me. I don't know. It takes too long and it works sometimes, but let's go back to MNQ before we make the mistake. So many prop firms now, Visual Trader, I can't keep up. I don't even know what Funded Futures Network is. Does Top Step have consistency? Only in the eval stage. Which I would flip-flop if I could. Look how I trade. You think a trader like me cares about consistency in a funded account? I don't really. A consistency, if I could speak, actually prevents me from over trading and making too much. That's why I don't have as much success on Top Step, because I always try to go for it, $1,000 day or more. I'm still doing monthlies. These are all monthlies on Apex. I don't know if I should do lifetime or not. I guess I'll do lifetime on the next two. Come on, Apex, bring back the $85, please. How do I mentally overcome the losing days or blown accounts? Well, initially it really sucks, right? The initial like 2 hours after it sucks, but then how do you overcome it? Well, luckily I am a pretty busy guy. I do a lot of things, whether it's projects at home, when I'm slow with work, or if it's in season with work, I have a lot of work to do. So that definitely helps. I don't dwell on it, but like last time, I thought it was gonna suck because I blew the accounts, and then I was going to Canada, and I was supposed to go to Canada on Thursday, drive a few hours, stop in a hotel, watch the USA Canada game, and then drive back more the next day, like trade the open, and then leave around 11 a.m. when the checkout is from the hotel, and keep driving to Canada. Well, after the loss on Thursday, I just didn't feel like doing anything, so I just went for a car wash, and I just did a lot of things that I wasn't supposed to do in order to be able to leave on time to Canada. So then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave on Friday morning. So I was like, all right, I just blew these accounts. Now I got to drive for 8 hours by myself, and I got to think about these accounts for that time. And I thought I was going to suck, but it actually just wasn't bad at all. The drive was was definitely not enhanced. It made the drive go by a lot faster because I still had one account. And I was trying to do this micro trading strategy with the one account that I had left. And I blew it because Friday was the day where we had no bounce at all. Was this Friday 20? No. Yeah, this was Friday, right? No, today's 20. It was Friday. Forget where Friday was. What was the date on Friday? 21st, no? Yeah, so this was Friday. I mean, this is brutal. Not a single bounce. And I held pretty much from all the way to at the top. And I kept getting in, getting out, and just not enough bounces. And I got blown out for a $5,000 loss on pretty much like 3 micros. It was pretty sad. But going back to how do I overcome it? The biggest thing is like realizing that, I mean, it's hard. It's much easier to overcome the losses when you're getting payouts and you're doing something right, and things are going well, and you just got to keep pushing forward, because you feel deflated, but then you remind yourself like, oh wow, I just pulled out $40,000 after fees in 2 months. Like if I did that trading my personal account, I would think I am the greatest trader out there. Like I would feel so good about myself. Like that's the perspective I look at. Because it's very easy to look at, Twitter and social media, or even your past performance. And like, last February, I took out, I don't know, it was like 40,000 or even 50,000. I forget what it was. And I want those months back, but at the same time, I know that those months kind of screw with your head too. Like when I took out $80,000 in 1 month, 82,000 in April, then I took out $20,000 in May. It was 22,000 in May. It just didn't do it. It was just like, oh, whoa, this is a failure month. Like I made $20,000 in May, and I felt like that was a failure. Given that I lost on the last day of April, I'll never forget. It was like the last day of February, and then I lost again last day of April, and it sucked because I didn't lose often back then, so it was the more you lose too, it's easier to overcome it. When you go on long streaks without losing and then you lose, it takes a little longer. But just putting life into perspective, I think that helps me. Just being healthy, and now my back is like, I don't know what's wrong with my back, but like it's killing me. I can't even go to the gym or anything like that, and it's annoying. And I just want that to be normal, or you get sick for a little bit. And like, I was pretty sick in November, and I was just like, oh, can't complain about trading. If trading is not going well and you're feeling healthy, it's nowhere near as bad as just being sick. Like being sick just puts you into like, perspective mode. Like I just want to be healthy again. I don't care what happens in the markets. Oh, really? My back's been broken for a while. Like since, I don't know when we got the first bigger snow this year, but that's when it happened. And my shoulder's fucked from skiing. My nephew, so I've been skiing for a long time, but my nephew, I was teaching him this year, and he had this obsession of going underneath the snowmaking machines. It was like a smaller hill, and the fresh made snow is very slow. And one time we got he was getting so close to the machine that I wanted to follow him, because I'm like, what if this guy doesn't turn and hits the thing and gets stuck in the little ditch that they have there? Well, I was going right behind him pretty fast, and my skis just stopped. Like my skis just, with that snow, just wasn't going. It was horrible. I saw him like jerk. But he's, lighter and stuff, so he kept going. But my skis just stopped, and I just flew. Landed right on my shoulder, and it still hurts to this day. And this is it had to be early January. And now my back too, like back's been like bad for a month. Like I was loading the dishwasher yesterday, and I got this crazy pain like if someone stabbed me in the back. Do you need to pay for CME data on Bullnox? No. Well, the activation fee is your CME data, but you don't pay anything extra. Yeah, the Bullnox 50K evals is $15. 15, yeah. It's like $15.75 or something. That's the thing. It's I keep like checking my rib, and it's not. That's what I was thinking too, because like sometimes it's hard to breathe, but I can't feel my rib. I feel like it's underneath. I don't know. I can't get the pain to come out when I'm palpating my back. It's only when I like bend. Maybe it's this stupid chair too. Ugh. I feel like an old man. Like, see, like when I do this, my shoulder's killing me. Oh, and it sucks because you can't go to the gym or anything. Oh, I could play COD. I'm playing tonight. I haven't been to the hospital, no. I haven't been to the hospital ever, I don't think. I think once when I was a kid. It's the only time I ever went to the hospital. Have I received 1099 from Apex? Yeah. Apex Ball Knocks. I don't know if Top Step sent me one. I don't know if I got it from Top Step. What email? My main email, but it was from like a third party email. It's I did get Top Step 1099. No, but I didn't get it from Top Step. Is it in my spam? See, I didn't get it from Top Step. I don't know. I gotta look. How much is it for Ball Knocks 150K? It's $149. So the activation is pretty expensive. Come on, camera. I thought you fixed it. All right, guys. I don't know what to do. It's getting very slow now. To trade micros, we gotta wait. We gotta wait for it to get out of this range. Oh man. Oh, you got clapped. Today was definitely a tough day early on. No giveaways today? No. Not yet. Maybe we'll do something tomorrow. It's my mom's birthday tomorrow. I finished my garage. Oh man, it looks so good. Can't wait to to stream from there in the summertime. I could stream in there now because I have heating, but we'll do like the streams like we did last year from the outside. That was so much fun. The moment I go prep dinner, my setup will appear and I'll miss it. The moment I go off stream, it's gonna set up for a trade. Same thing. I made over 800. Very nice. Yep. Sitting in the driveway in the sun. Maybe one day I'll build like a patio. I have a patio, but I don't have a cover, so it's impossible to trade. The laptop would melt and I wouldn't be able to see the screen. But it's expensive. I actually want to now I want to build another garage in the backyard. Now I don't want to keep my DJ equipment in my garage anymore. Before I didn't care, but now I don't want to. It looks so good. Did I get involved in the Apex lawsuit? No, I didn't get involved. It's just my video was used as an example of how Apex is advertising. Because I made $138,000 between like 4 prop firms and they linked that video. It's pretty funny, if you ask me. I'm the one that pointed it out. A lot of people wouldn't even know. Like, Futures of Our Future, whatever the channel is. I love that channel, actually. They're the ones that mentioned it. They wouldn't even know if I didn't mention it. No one saw it. It's like in the footnotes. I have everything pretty much documented from last year. So, you know, because of my funded futures, I have a log of my trading and I was copy trading the accounts and I have a recording of pretty much not every day, because like sometimes I would forget to record, or sometimes I would trade on a laptop. I would travel sometimes, so I didn't have every single trade, but I have a lot of trades documented, and it's Leo's just trying to find. He knows how this industry works, right? He knows how it works. He knows the best way to bring down an opponent is to talk crap about them, right? Just stir up, and all you have to say that's what the problem is with these lawsuits. You just have to have a belief, right? There's no data or any proof, but you could still say it. He probably knows nothing's gonna come out of it, but now it's out there, so I'm sure Matt got a lot of, hate for it, especially since Matt doesn't show his accounts all the time. I show my accounts all the time. You see how many PAs I have. You see how many evals I have. I don't hide anything ever. So, like, in case you're new, this is my PAs, right? So you could see Apex funded 314. That's 314. I don't hide this window, so every time I click here, you could see all my accounts. It's, I blow up just as much as everyone else does. How much did I spend on that 44K year-to-date payouts? It was 5,200. We did the math last week, and I was like, oh, it's 5,200 for 44,000, which is not bad, but it's gonna be a lot better because this week I'm gonna take out another 20,000, and it's gonna be $65,000 for 5.2K, and then I blew the accounts. So it's like, well, Matt was the only one mentioned in the lawsuit. I wasn't mentioned in the lawsuit. My video was in the footnotes as it was basically like, oh, how Apex is marketing their prop firm, and it's making the unrealistic look real, right? Yeah, I could have made 138,000, but that's not a realistic outcome for most people. Well, no shit. That's trading. 99% of people lose. It's the same. I talked about this yesterday too. It's like, if you watch, a good example is like if you watch Formula One, right? They have these backstories of like how their dads of the drivers committed everything they had, all the money they had for their kids to be able to go go-karting because it's an expensive sport. They don't know that they're going to make the, pros or make any money with it. It's a risk, right? So it's like, now they're falsely advertising that, you got to put everything into it to make it anywhere in life. It's like, it's so funny. That's how marketing works in the first place. And those videos are marketing for my channel. It's not marketing for Apex. So Apex doesn't tell me what to say, what to do. Like, being an affiliate with Apex is, you go to the website, you apply for the link or the code, and that's it. There's not much to it. Now, some people might get paid. I don't know if there's anyone getting paid by Apex on top of affiliates. I don't know those details. But Top Step pays everyone on their channel with a sponsorship. They don't pay them on affiliates. They pay them a salary. Can they use your name, image, and promotion as an affiliate? I don't know. I think they could use you as a promotion, period, because they put everyone's payouts on the website. So in order for them to do that, they must have some kind of agreement that we sign. We probably don't even know where it is. I mean, any of you guys read, like, I just signed the take profit agreement yesterday and I didn't read it. I don't know what I signed up for. Yeah, I'm sure there's an agreement as an affiliate when you apply, no? Let me see. Not even affiliate, just like in general. But like, I guess not. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm trying to. Like, I don't have. With my funded futures, I don't have a code, but I filled this out before. They didn't get back to me. But my funded futures has been emailing me about some kind of thing they're trying to do. So if I want to participate, I don't know what it is. I might see what's going on. And they said there would be some money involved, like a reward. So, hey, more money for giveaways. And I have nothing against my funded futures. I have nothing against any prop firm, to be honest. Because I trade whoever. How much do you have to deduct to that 39 from taxes? You don't get taxed till basically the first quarter ends. So you don't know. You don't know that. And for me, it's different because I have a DJ business and I have the YouTube business and I have a photo booth business and I have the trading. So I have 4 sources of income that combines into one, and then you pay taxes on that. So it really depends. If you just made $39,000 all year, it's gonna be a lot different than if you made $39,000 a month. Those taxes are gonna be a lot different. Do I ever DJ on YouTube? Nah. Copyright issues. Did Apex send you a 1099? Yes, they sent 1099s to most people from what I've seen. I got a 1099 from Apex, and I got a 1099 from Bullnox, and I got a 1099 from my broker, from Amp Futures, because I traded with them for a bit. I don't see it from Top Step, which is interesting, and I don't see it from my funded futures, which is interesting. Well, 1099 is only for U.S. residents, that's for sure. Top Step, you have to go online and get it. Okay. I got an email saying that they're going to email it. I don't know. Why you don't trade the 25K and always the 50K? Because I feel like with the 25K, you are paying almost the same price for a lot less drawdown. Am I wrong on that? How much is the eval? Because the activation is the same. Activation is the same. So, I mean, you're paying $10 less and you get, you know, smaller payouts. It's $1,500 instead of $2,000. Now, that doesn't seem like a lot, but when you multiply it by 10 accounts, that's $5,000. So if you have 10 accounts, 25K versus 50K, you get extra $5,000 in payouts. It's a pretty big difference. Ooh, nice sell-off. Do you know if you have to have a receipt for each account we bought for tax write-offs? No. We have the receipt on the website. But no, you don't need the receipt. Yeah, if you're audited, then yeah, but that's different. I use one specific credit card for Apex and all the accounts. All the activations, evals, I use one specific credit card, so that way I could always just have that. But I'm not the most organized when it comes to finances. But I try to do at least that. You only stick with Apex for now? No. I am trading with Take Profit as well. I have an account which I could trade. Let's just take profit. This doesn't display properly though. I'm up $200 on it. 207. This is designed for Apex and Bullnox. I'm gonna take that off. But then how am I gonna show the let me see something. Guess like this. Then that looks stupid here, so I don't know. I know what I could do. I know what I could do. Go to, oh my God, my camera. What's going on with you? Today it's like a really bad case of turning off. Prop firm suck, go live. Yeah, not really. Am I not copy trading anymore? I am. Just gotta build my confidence. I don't go all the way, all the way in. Once I'm down, I don't just try to get back up to the same, same firepower. Gotta rebuild the army slowly. Yeah, people could be not happy, but that's what prop firms have to do in order to stay alive. That's the, like, nondescript said, if you don't like the rules, go trade your own live account. That's all there is to it. People are rigging the system on Top Step. I mean, it's, Brett Simba kept saying it. It's an infinite money glitch. It's an infinite money glitch. There we go. Now you could see what account I'm trading. As small as possible. Let's see if we could get a trade on this account. Money glitch, and I can't get any of it because you're not glitching. You're not breaking the rules. What I'm talking about money glitch is hedging and YOLOing and just doing a lot of things that, that you're not supposed to do. I mean, I would not be shocked if before, like, what if you hedged accounts on Top Step, right? 150K accounts. You hedge them, okay? You make $4,500 on one, you blow the other. Then you trade on that account for another like 10 days. How would they know you hedged when that other account's gone? Like, would they know? But even like, hedging between friends, I think that's a very common thing. I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, I don't know. There's just YOLOing the news and a lot of glitches that just exposes Top Step for, for a disaster ever since they took out the daily loss limit. I think that's the issue for the changes, is the daily loss limit got removed, and now it's just so easy to go for it. Hedge with different firms. You can't hedge with different firms because there's consistency rules on other firms. There's no other firm like TopStep. You can with take profit. Doesn't take profit have a trailing drawdown? So someone couldn't buy on Apex and sell with TopStep. They can, but it's trailing drawdown. My funded futures, it's $2,000 drawdown, so that's kind of hard to hedge. But there's ways to do it. All I'm saying is, ooh, new TopStep funded account update. Just got an email. Speaking of the devil, guys, they're watching. See what the email says. Okay, let's see. You guys ready? Breaking news. Bum, bum, bum. The journey to live trading at TopStep starts in the trading combine. No shit. But the Express funded account is where you prove you're ready for live trading. The big leagues. Oh, God. The goal while in XFA is to show you could trade smart, grow your balance, and pay yourself just like you would in a live account. Okay. Working towards live funding. Clear path to live. Take 5 payouts in a single XFA and we'll call you up to live. The opportunity is still there. You could take 5 payouts up to $5,000 for a total of $25,000 per account. Side note, you may be called up before taking 5 payouts based on prior trading performance. There is their great line. They could call you up whenever they want. Live starting balance. Your live starting balance will now be set by your total XFA balances up to 50K, 100K, and We remain the largest live real money starting balances in the industry. I don't know what that means. Isn't this how it should always be? Is there... I don't know what I'm missing there. Unlock daily payouts in your live funded account. Hit 30 winning days of $200 across XFA and live to unlock live daily payouts. Why wouldn't there be a daily payout on a funded account? I mean, on the live account. Someone tell me that. Why would there... Like, I understand they could have a minimum so you don't take out $50 every day and burn, they could charge you a wire fee at this point. I mean, brokers do it. ACH is free, I think, but I understand they don't want to, keep sending $50, but they could do like a minimum $500 payout every day. If Take Profit Trader could do it on SIM accounts, why they can't do it on live accounts? If you currently have an active XFA, your existing Express funded accounts won't be affected unless you open a new one. Okay, so it's moving forward. I don't understand. What makes me upset, which I didn't realize, I'm not really upset. Again, I have no beef with any prop firm, but I didn't mean for my garage to match the Top Step theme with the beige border. And I don't know why this video is so blurry, but yeah. Well, I mean, this is not terrible, but at the same time, I don't understand why you can't take out daily payouts and why is there you may be. Like this you may be is gray area, so now you don't know. And what this is going to make people do is this is going to make people trade bigger. Let's put it that way. Again, this you can't blame the prop firm for this. This is the trader's fault, but it's going to make you trade bigger so you could take out bigger payouts because you know you can only take out 5 payouts. So taking $500 5 times is not worth it. I mean, I don't know. Whatever they want to do is fine with me. But let's face it, guys, the old days, the good days of trading prop firms are over. Okay? They'll never come back. They'll never be back. This camera. Oh. This camera is pissing me off. I don't get it why sometimes it does this and sometimes it doesn't shut off. Isn't it similar logic to Tradeify where you could only take out 5 payouts? Maybe. Maybe. But I think take profit. I mean, Tradeify has some kind of they have some kind of benefit going live. I mean, that's what Brett was saying he will do. Why are people so against getting sent to live account? Because number one, you can't have as many live accounts as you can have sim accounts. It takes time to go live. Usually there's a delay between, you know, the transfer and all that stuff. So you lose time there. And you don't really get any benefit of trading live. There should be a benefit. Like, all right, you could take out money. Whenever you make money, you could take it out. It's 70-30 in live? No way. No, that can't be. That would be wild stuff. So take out 4 payouts and blow the accounts. Hey, you said it, not me. But no, going live is not bad. It's just I don't know. This is the problem. If you get to $25,000 in payouts quickly, you could take it out. But if you get there slowly, risk manager, right? You're a risk manager, so you're going to take your time to get to 25,000. They won't let you. All right, let's see. Look at the very bottom. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, live funded payout policy. Starting balance payout. Traders can withdraw their starting balance in 2 stages. 50% of the starting balance becomes available for withdrawal after 10 traded days. 5 days with profits above 200. Guys, we are going to need, like, this wall here is going to be like a map with all the rules and all the prop firm and, you know, different stages and and then we're just going to have to keep changing. It's got to be a digital map, because if we print it, we're going to have to reprint it every 2 days. So yeah, that's going to be the new decor in the room. All right. So 50% of the balance and then 100% of the starting balance becomes available for withdrawal after 30 days with profits above 200. Why? The whole point, if you go live, that should be your account and they take a split. That should be it. There should be no rules. Otherwise, there's some kind of, unless there's some kind of, I don't know, something I don't understand. For all payout requests for amounts above the starting balance, daily payouts requests available. Minimum payout 250. 80-20 split. Okay. Each live funded trader is assigned a profit target of 15,000 above their starting balance. Reaching this qualifies the trader for additional merit account for up to total 5 live accounts. Once the trader reaches the profit target, a mandatory payout is automatically issued for all profits in the live funded account. Okay. Okay, so these are like the additional accounts, 30% split. Okay, so now let's just be realistic. Okay, and I love, Brett is a cool guy and all that stuff. So this is not against Tradeify, this is just against common sense. I'm not gonna pull up a calculator and do all the math, but just let's start just breaking it down. You made $50,000, $100,000, because we could do it. $100,000 in these accounts. On your personal account, you make $100,000. You pay taxes. 60% of that is going to be long-term capital gains, and 40% is going to be just a short-term capital gain, like a normal tax that we pay on 1099. Okay, so you made 100,000 plus 60% of that is up to 20%, I think, of taxes, which is a big difference versus regular taxes. And then you have a total net profit after that. Versus here, you're gonna make 100,000. They take 30%, so they already take 30 grand from you, so you only have 70,000 left. Now on the 70,000, you got to pay a full short-term capital gains. It's a 1099, so you got to pay normal taxes on that. So you're left with like maybe 50. If you have some deductions, maybe 45. So half the money's gone. It's like making $1 million. Half the money's gone, but you didn't make a million. This is your tax already with Tradeify, right? Now, again, when you're already making $15,000 in the accounts, now Now let me just follow through with this because I don't know how this works. But if you're able to make $15,000 in your live account, you could take all of it out and they give you brand new accounts and then it's 70-30 split. That is totally different than if it's brand new accounts and you don't have any actual money in there anymore. It's their own accounts. Then I think that's fair. But if it's your own money that is funding these accounts, then it doesn't make sense. Okay, it's if the funds in the live account are your own money that you've made in the previous accounts and they just transferred it to the account instead of giving it to you, then this doesn't make sense. But if you're able to withdraw from your live account or whatnot, and then they give you a fresh account, but now it's a live account instead of a SIM, and they take on the risk of whatever, a couple grand of drawdown, then this makes sense. But I don't know if that's something that is possible. So I don't know. This is just very complex now. My channel was known for, like a FAQ channel of prop firms. I used to know the prop firms in and out, and now I just can't keep up anymore. It's becoming so complicated. Yeah, Sam, that's what I'm saying. Do they just give you the money? Like, do they add money to your account? All right. Merit accounts are a game changer for traders looking to amplify their buying power and accelerate their earnings. Okay. Nothing in here. So how it works. Each live funded trader will receive 15K profit target for their live funded accounts. Okay, perfect. Once the trader hits the milestone forced withdrawal of 15,000 is issued, the trader is receiving $12,000 after 80-20 split, and the 20% split is reinvested into the merit accounts. New merit account is created. Account structure, risk parameters, blah, blah, blah. A $3,000 loss limit is set for the merit accounts. I don't really understand. What's the point of switching? Traders can continue growing and qualify for additional merit accounts by achieving another 15,000 in profit. This cycle allows traders to continually scale their trading capital while maintaining structured and disciplined approach, but set goals for rewards. So what do you mean by scaling? Traders are capped at a total of 5 live funded accounts, at which point no further merit accounts can be achieved. Wow. So now it's like if you make 15,000 across all your accounts, holy crappers. Who comes up with this stuff? This is I don't get this. So if you have multiple live accounts, trader grows starting account 1 to 13,500 plus 7.5 profit. What does that mean? Okay. Well, going live like this, I guess it makes sense because you can't take the money out, right? They're going to force you to keep or to let them keep 3,000 anyway. So you might as well. This is very complicated for me. I don't understand. In this example, the trader has made $85,000 across 2 initial accounts. By using the power of scale of merit accounts, the trader has made 140 plus 36,000 for a total of 176 and a half. Okay, you guys understand now? Simple. Class is over. Our final test is tomorrow, guys. You guys better be ready. Hope you took notes. Jeez. I wish we could just focus on making profit. Oh, God. Like I said, the good days are over. Good days are over, guys. Yes, I did. It was very cold, but very nice. A lot of snow. I mean, the houses were covered. And just a beautiful winter. The type of winter I grew up on in Poland. If you work at a traditional prop firm, they'll increase your capital significantly. So it does not matter if they take 50% profit split. It does matter because you got to increase your size and you got to know how to trade that size. So it does matter a little bit. But I'm going to take some longs here, guys. I am getting bored from reading see what this reversal can do. I got a big wick here and then a pullback and it failed. So let's see. Yeah, Apex 4.0 will definitely have some changes, I'm sure, but Apex is still the easiest, but who knows how long that's going to last. This is why, like, I don't complain because, like, I know what we have and how quickly it could be gone. Look how quickly they could just change the rules and you know, Apex could say, oh, you can only make 100,000 before you go live now. This is Take Profit Trader account. I don't know how much profit I'm in. $40, $50. See if we could get some kind of move. Take one off of there. Just we have some resistance and should be taking it off here, but I'm on micros, so I don't feel like taking small gains. Yeah, I don't know. There's not much of an incentive. Again, I am thankful that these prop firms are here and whatnot, but I just still don't see the reason to go live. At least make it simple. You go live, it's your live account. Do what you want. Take as much money out as you want. There's no you know, any sort of things to think about. You make money, you take money out, they'll take 20%. Oh, I sold my whole position? No, I didn't want to do that. I want to sell one contract. God. I mean, $170. Lame. Oh, well. I thought I changed it to 1. I got 30 points out of it, but it'll be nice to do on minis. Damn. Bathroom breaks. You gotta make a trading office in your bathroom. I really just don't want to have a rule book open to see what I can and I can't do and what I need to do, what's my targets, what's this. Like, it's so complicated now. Like, I don't know. As if trading was not complicated enough. My goodness. I'm so mad that I sold both. Come on. Of course. Unbelievable. What an entry, guys. What an entry. Why didn't I get back in? Because it never really got to like my break even. Or my, like once I sold, never really pulled back. But yeah, I could have. I also didn't notice right away. How much profit did I miss out on? Potential 156 ticks, $40. I probably would have sold it anyway, but it's still like, it's the whole concept of holding winners a little longer. I'll definitely rebuy if we hold. I don't know. I feel like scalping minis would be good right now on Apex. I have one Apex account I could scalp minis. I have 2 more Apex accounts, really. Did I activate both? I definitely did. But I know what's gonna... It's not gonna activate because one of them I paid monthly and one of them I paid... lifetime, and that's a glitch. Uh-oh. I don't know what's gonna happen now. Even says it to not pay different, wait for the account to activate. Subscribing to both multi and lifetime plans for different evaluations will disrupt the PA creation process. Please stick to only one option. Ah, now what?
NASA just released the most insane footage of Mars ever recorded. 140 million miles away from us.
Mars? Why are people so obsessed with Mars? It's just freaking rocks. Oh, what am I gonna do now? Do I just pay another $85 and then hope? Should I just do a ticket? Yeah, I wonder if Take Profit Trader is going to be having the same effect as Top Step removing the daily loss limit. Oh, it's going back up. I should scalp on Apex. See, like this eval is still not active. I paid for it, but the consistency rule is
calculated on the days between the first and second payout, but only if you get approved. Which I don't like this rule either. It should be on the total of the account, because it also hurts the traders who lose, right? If you lose in the second payout window, it kind of screws everything up. Because let's say you're at, $5,000 in the account after payout, and all you got to do is make minimal profits to take another $2,000 out, and you're making, $50, $100, and then one day you lose 500. Now you're not going to be at consistency anymore. You're going to have to trade more than 8 days to get back over consistency. Because if you make $200 in a day, that's going to be $200 in a day is, you got to make $670. Doesn't seem like a big deal, but it is. Sorry guys for yawning. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Do you have to make over $2,000 to request a second payout if you have, let's say, 5K left after the first? No, you don't. You can make $500 and you'll be fine. As long as you have 5 $50 days. But the thing is, I always thought that if you have $5,000 in the account, you shouldn't have to make any money for the next 8 days to request a payout. Yeah, I see my camera's off. Getting tired of getting up and fixing it. I don't know what's wrong with it, guys. I really don't. So annoying. I don't know what's wrong with it. Okay, do we scalp this trap? So easy to break the rules with this type of trading, though. Gonna see what we could do here. Scalping. Definitely like the micros. If we get down to here, I'll switch over to micros and See if I could build up a position, but I don't know. It's not going up either. So are we going to see new lows? We might. I can't believe it's Thursday already. Very lucky to escape that without any drawdown. Sniper Beast, what's going on? Good afternoon. I had a solid day, but I wasn't really copy trading a lot, so actually the P&L is not updated because I'm logged out of the Apex. That's better. Yeah, it's been a pretty wild last few days. I definitely got caught off guard. All right, am I going to scalp this to the short side on the pop? Or should I just stick to my... When do I plan on going back to copy trading? As soon as I build up my accounts to like, 10 or so, and then I'll just do bigger groups. I mean, I still copy traded my opening range trade. Tomorrow I'll probably copy trade the opening range trade, and then I'll copy trade like 2 accounts. Yeah, I should have stuck to the long. Yeah, I should have stuck to the long side. I think it's how I do best. I just long. One side. One-sided trader. What a move. Beautiful move to the upside. Nope. Nope. Scalping with stop loss is just impossible. I can't use a stop loss with scalping. I gotta be trading at free, basically free hand, and I just trade way better. Now it's like I'm scared, I'm going this way, that way, and it's hopefully this wins and I could go back to micros. Nope, not gonna win. All right, well, sticking with minis then. See what we could do. Not worried. Brand new account again. And if I wasn't streaming, I would be going with minis and trying to get this account to $1,000 very aggressively. If I didn't use a stop, would have been a winning trade. But since I used a stop, I lost. And this is kind of where I just don't do well. Yeah, I'll blow up accounts if I don't use a stop, but I'm going to get more payouts, and that's my goal. Yeah, we're going to see new lows today. That's the question. Can we curl up? I'm getting killed by the chop. About to YOLO this account soon, guys. Just need to move in one direction and I'll YOLO it. Entertainment purposes only. I just can't deal with stop losses like that. It just doesn't work, as you could see. That's why people are like, oh, why can't you just scalp with stop loss? It just doesn't work. You get killed. You get killed. See, I'm down $716. I use a stop loss. If I didn't use a stop loss, I would be green. So it's the same risk. It's the same risk. You can see my P accounts right down below. It's 5. I'm waiting for one to activate, but I don't think it's going to activate because I paid lifetime for it, and you're not supposed to flip-flop payments between monthly and lifetime. So I might have to do a ticket and ask them to fix it. With this much chop, not to be able to get 10 ticks is pretty sad. I was 0 for 3. That's like impossible. Like, that means you could use a 10 ticks. Like, if you think about it logically, right? You reverse engineer it. You could use a 10 tick stop loss and be profitable. Because I just lost on 3 trades for 10 tick profit in a row. So if I did the reverse, I would have been good. So maybe I should do that. Maybe scalp with 10 tick stop loss with the 50 tick reward and see if I could make something happen. Oh, so annoying. Regardless, if I would have went short or long, I would have made profit on all my trades here. Because it's so much chop that if you don't use a stop loss, this is the whole idea. If you trade chop and you don't use a stop loss, you're going to work out of the trade regardless which way you go. Because the price is choppy, right? So you have, the only thing is you can't get caught in the breakout when it goes against you, but that's the risk you take. If I'm going to blow the account using stop losses, I'd rather blow the account not using stop losses and then give myself the best opportunity to win. Oh, it's so frustrating. But now we're getting so much slow movement that it's going to be hard to catch a clean trade. No, Chris, there's no way to do that. Trading without a stop loss is saying I'm never wrong. Correct. But we do have a stop loss. It's the account. So I'm risking 2,500 of the tokens, right? So I do have a stop. It's just at the bottom of the account. So it's not to say I'm not wrong. I'm just playing a game of probabilities at this point. That's what trading is to me. Stop hunting is not really, I mean, it's a thing if you place your stops at certain levels, but it's not really, in sim environment, it's not really, doesn't affect us in sim, right? A hard time going up. Diego, in order for me to be a successful scalper, I can't use a stop. Now, there's a time where you're wrong and you should get out of the trade. But when it's chopping around, you should, like this never broke anything, right? So there's no reason for me to ever get out of a trade. But, you know, it's pretty violent now and 50 ticks is like nothing. So these accounts are actually way too small for us to trade on NQ. I use a stop loss. My stop loss was already triggered when I paid for the account. That's what I've always said. Wow, this is so slow. Middle of nowhere is where chop is, and that's where scalping works the best. But the issue with trading with middle of nowhere, it could become, a breakout level. So, or, breakdown level. So if you get caught, then that's a problem. Am I going to blow the account? That's fine. I'm okay with that. I would have blown it with stop losses anyway, so no difference. Just got to stick to micros and be more aggressive in the first half hour of the day. I don't know if we're going to break out, but it'll be nice. Why not cut down to one trade a day? Because I stream, and it'll be a very boring stream. And also, then I have to copy trade all the accounts. Am I trading tomorrow? Yeah. Can we get the 200 moving average? I'm going to sell that because it's resistance there. Probably going to regret it in a few minutes, but I would regret it more if I didn't sell it at the 200. If I had 2 contracts, it would have been nice. Again, lost money because I used a stop loss. Didn't lose money because I didn't use a stop loss. My point proven. And you got to do it for 8 days. Not even. You could do it for 5 days and get paid. But it's obviously not possible now with Apex to not use a stop loss at all to get a payout. So got to be mindful of that. Do we have an auction? It seems like it's moving more. Do we have an auction? Yeah, 30-year bond. Since when are you living off trading? Never. I've never lived off trading, and I never will. Well, I don't want to say never, but Definitely not in the near future. I am very happy with my DJ business. Because trading was always a side business. Trading was never supposed to be a full time. After I realized how difficult it is, and I don't know if these prop firms are gonna survive in 2 years from now. So like I don't want to commit to trading full time, and then these prop firms, you know. Yeah, I use Bullnox. Bullnox is my second biggest prop firm. I've taken most payouts from. I don't have any accounts currently. No, I do plan on getting some. I gotta see when the sale's over, and then I'll buy some evals. And it's one day to pass now, so it's not bad. But I'm trying to rebuild my Apex accounts first. Are we going back to the lows of this range? What a move to the low of yesterday and even beyond that. Wasn't it showing yesterday's? Why can I zoom out to yesterday? Weird. Yeah, yesterday's low was instantly grabbed and then just grinding since. One thing I haven't tried in a very long time is trading the tick charts. Do I have any straight to funded accounts with Tradeify? No, I lost them last week with my Apex accounts. I was copy trading. Why am I messing with evals? Still expensive to go straight to funded. But the biggest problem is Tradeify does not have Rhythmic. So when I trade on Tradeovate, then I got to switch platforms and do all this thing. And the copy trader had some issues last week, so we can't use that yet. So it's hard to focus. Have I ever traded with TopStep? Yep, many times. My first payout this year was with TopStep of 2025. No, sorry. My last payout was of 2024 was with TopStep. My first payout this year was with my funded futures. Hotshot, there was someone that they're looking at putting him live, and he only was up 1,600. It's just he was taking his time. So it's still a gray area, but whatever they want to do doesn't matter. Not bad. Good days of prop firms are over. Yeah, you're keeping up with the news more than me because I can't keep up. I was just joking before. I need like a map here. Oh, you can't even see my camera. Damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna sell this camera and I'm gonna buy like a projector, and we're just gonna project a huge map, and I'm gonna hire someone to update the rules for every prop firm and all the steps, because there's a million of them, and we're just gonna have a layout here so when people ask me questions, I could just look and answer. I'm just gonna need a full-time employee to update the rules every 2 days. Prop is a business, exactly. So best to take money and start your own and copy to prop. The best is just to keep making money. It's always to make money in the prop account. And then if they ever go out of business, then you go live in your own account. Unless you feel very confident in your own account that you could actually have a benefit. Like, for example, if I go to a live account right now, what's my benefit? There is none. Okay? Because I made $292 today trading on Apex. If I'm trading well for 8 days, I'm going to be able to take that money out of Apex, right? If you think about it, I trade small. So having a live account does not benefit me in any shape or form because I could just open another prop account because there's always more to choose from. If my days were $1,000 a day, $2,000 a day, $3,000 a day, then yes, then it's a huge benefit to have your own account. But I'd rather do that with stocks. I'm going back to stocks. Been talking about this for a while now. And my plan was this month. But since I blew up last week, all my fundeds, I just want to get another big payout before I go live with stocks. Because obviously that's a lot of risk. Options or whole stocks? Whole stocks, small caps. Come on, market. How is this still 24 ATR? Oh, because I'm on a 2-minute. I was going to say. But it's still 18. Feels like 5. Trade like Ross? No, opposite. I short stocks. I short small caps. Oh yeah, I'll still be trading props always. I'll be trading props until they're gone, if they're ever gone. I think trading with my own live account is also going to make me appreciate prop firms more, and even making 20K a month is going to be great. Because if I made 20 grand in trading stocks a month, that would be a great month. Push. Push, push, push. There we go. Let's get it. But don't fail. Just keep making new highs, please. Taking my money if I can. All right, not bad. Solid. Camber got mistaken for Kellyanne. Starts the same. First two letters are the same. The good days where all the YouTubers were hating on Apex and they were promoting Fast Track. Oh man, that was great. Well, Camera, to be fair, she doesn't post anything with her face on it, really. She's anonymous, or she was anonymous until the lawsuit. Who knows what she looks like? I mean, if you could scalp for one tick and be a profitable trader, then you know the prop firm's not going to survive, especially when they have 40 accounts. You know, and then Sage joined them, and it was just a whole mess. But it's 1:15. I think it's time to call it a day. I got to email Apex because one account didn't activate because I paid lifetime and monthly. And I'm going to buy more evals for 350. 350, 355. Hopefully we get some kind of spike, and I'm going to try to pass a couple evals. Really would like to be at more accounts soon because time flies. Yeah, I have one take profit. I'm going to take my time with the take profit account because I don't even know what I got to make. And I don't want to pay attention to it too much because that's how it's going to affect me. Savage, you should be getting it ASAP, really. I got paid usually the same week. Well, take profit was the cheapest. They used to be the cheapest when they had this promo going on. Like $100 all in. I really want to do the Fidus accounts, guys. The Fidus has, I'm doing it slowly, but they have, I just copy traded the opening range trade, but they have a 25K account, right? So it's a 25K account. Now, this is not going to last. There's no shot unless there's some kind of hidden thing. 25K account. You make $1,500 to pass. Now, it is $500 drawdown, but it's a $500 drawdown, static drawdown. So I made $291. Tomorrow, my drawdown is $800 now. Even now, my drawdown is $800. So it's key to just get the first couple trades to being in green. And then you make $1,500, you pass the eval. It's 1 day to pass. And then on the funded, you make $1,500, you take out $1,000. And no consistency rule. 1 day. You could literally hit $1,500 in 1 day and you'll get $1,000 payout. And then they put $500 into a live account. This only works on the 25K accounts. This doesn't work on their 50K or the other accounts. This is only for the 25K static account. It's Fidus. I don't know how to say it. That's what I say, Fidus, but it's a French company. They've been around. I got paid from them once, but I've seen people in my Discord get paid. They do take 20% on their regular accounts. I don't know how much they take on the why is my Discord broken? I think my computer's acting up. Wouldn't you be worried about blowing the live with only 500 to start? Yes. But I'm not worried about the live. I just want to get to a $1,000 payout. After that, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? The goal is to get to the $1,000 payout. Yep, $26, but then it's $85 activation. I got to get a code with them. I don't know. I almost rather not have a code with a French company. But that's a pretty good deal, if you ask me. Because you have 5 accounts. The key is the first couple trades got to work. You know. And they allow news. So you could literally YOLO the first day on news and get paid. It's pretty big. Does Apex deny payouts due to blowing out another PA account? No. They can deny, they don't deny you, but they could put you on probation. But when they put you on probation, actually, they don't deny you. You just can't buy more evals. But that is because people were really just doing something extreme for the most part. As if like, you know, just one payout per account, move on to the next account. One payout, go through a lot of accounts, and then still be profitable. So the people were profitable on the, you know, eh, taking out the payouts versus what they pay into the prop firm, they were profitable, but they were very inconsistent in the trading. But what do I think about elite trader funding? I don't think they're bad. They have a lot of rules, but they're pretty laid out, pretty straightforward laid out. And, but there's things like no scalping for less than 10 seconds or something like that. That's the big one. And then they have, you got to trade for 10 days. You can't flip any days. If you flip a day, they're going to say like, oh, you got to trade one more day. So I got denied a payout with elite trader funding one time. But the cool thing is they didn't tell me to trade another 10 days. They just told me I got to trade for 2 more days to request the payout because I flipped for 2 days. This was a long time ago. This was before elite trader funding had rule changes and the safety net changes. The safety net is the biggest thing. Right now, Fidus is the only prop firm that I can think of that doesn't have a safety net. So I'm not sure why I don't have 10 accounts with them. But Apex consistency rule is 40%? No. That's bull and locks. Damn. 4.5 point scalps. That's like 18 ticks. That's quick. I can't say I'm not having FOMO for missing the move to the upside because that's what I prefer. 25 static on Fidus is only 25 lifetime. That's only the eval. The activation is 85. So it's still pretty much same price as everything else. Well, I just know for a fact that's not going to last. So it's too good to be true. Too good to be true. It's always been $24 ever since they launched that, I think, which is recent, but maybe take one more trade on this account. It's only up to 22. I need to go eat. I think I'm yawning because I'm tired because I don't have any calories in me. Didn't eat breakfast. So I'm gonna call it a day. How many people are watching actually? 350. All right. Not bad. I'm thinking tomorrow we'll do some kind of giveaway. It's my mom's birthday, and then I have work Saturday, so I'm probably gonna stream normally 9:30 to like 1 o'clock tomorrow. It should be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some food, guys, and then I will be back, not on stream, but I'll be trading the 350 power hour with some evals. Let's see, because this is too choppy now to trade evals. Evals, I need a straight move forward, you know, up or down, and 10 contracts, 61 ticks is my magic. Sometimes I'll scalp for, let's say, 5 ticks with 10 contracts. Maybe not 10, but like 5 contracts, 5 ticks. I'll do it like 2-3 times. Then I'm up, let's say, like $300 in the account. And then I'll go for like 55 ticks. And that makes a difference already. All depends how I feel. But later, guys. See you all tomorrow. Hit the likes on your way out. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. We'll do some giveaways tomorrow. Later, guys. I don't know of any prop firm that allows hedging on the same account. I don't know of any. All right, guys. Take care and see you all tomorrow. Solid day. Not going to complain. Did an opening range trade. Did some micros. Did some minis. Got pissed off for using stops. Then I didn't use stops. Did well. So this account that is up 457. It was down $700 at one point. So we'll take it. Later, guys. And see you all tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day.